Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that is a total game changer. How you can use a couple of free AI tools to build a professional digital product and create a stream of passive income. And the best part? You don't need to write a single line of code.
So let's just start with this number, $342,500. Take a second and look at it. What do you think this number represents? Any guesses? Well, the answer is probably not what you're thinking, and it's way more interesting.
Yep, that's what one single creator earned from just one HTML dashboard template. They built it once, put it up on a marketplace called ThemeForest, and sold it almost 14,000 times. Just think about that. That is the incredible power of a digital asset.
And really, this is the perfect example of passive income, right? I mean, the whole idea is you put in the work up front to create something awesome, like this dashboard, and then you can sell it again and again and again, basically making money while you sleep. It's the dream, isn't it?
But here's the thing. Up until right now, creating something like this, it was a massive deal. You needed serious coding skills, months of work, probably a whole team. But all of that, it's just been completely flipped on its head by AI. What used to be this giant mountain to climb is now, well, it's barely a speed bump.
All right, so let's really dig into this. The old way versus the new AI way. This is where things get really wild.
I mean, just look at this. It's kind of hard to even wrap your head around the difference. The traditional way takes 2, maybe 3 months of grinding it out. The AI method, we're talking 3 to 4 minutes. Not days, not hours, minutes. This isn't just a small step up, it's a complete revolution in how this stuff gets made.
And this really hits the nail on the head. That massive barrier to entry. The part where you had to be a coding genius or have enough cash to hire an agency, it's just gone. It's been completely vaporized. These tools are now in everyone's hands.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how on earth is this even possible? Well, it all comes down to 2 super powerful and, did I mention, free AI tools that act like your own personal development team. Let's meet your new co-pilots. So here's the simple way to think about it. First, you've got your architect, ChatGPT. You tell it your vision, and it creates this super detailed blueprint. Then, you've got your builder, in this case, a tool like Google Anti-Gravity. It takes that blueprint from ChatGPT and just builds the whole thing for you. It writes all the code, automatically.
All right, so how do we actually do this? How do we put these tools to work? It's actually a really simple 4-step process. Let's walk through it right now, from a completely blank screen to a finished professional product.
Okay, so here are the 4 simple steps. First, we'll find some inspiration. Second, we'll get ChatGPT to craft our blueprint. Third, we let the AI builder do the heavy lifting. And finally, step 4, we launch our product. That's it. It's really that straightforward. Now let's break each one down.
Okay, step 1. Every great project starts with an idea, a vision. So you're going to head over to a site like Dribbble. It's packed with amazing designs, and just find a dashboard that you like the look of. Now, and this is important, we're looking for inspiration here, not to copy someone's work. We're just giving our AI a visual style to aim for. Step 2. This is where the magic really starts. You literally just copy the image of the design you like and paste it right into ChatGPT. Then you just ask it, in plain English, to write a detailed master prompt for an AI builder based on that image. And check this out. ChatGPT will analyze the whole thing and spit out a super detailed set of instructions, covering everything from the exact color codes to the right fonts and layout.
All right, step 3, the build phase. You'll open up your AI builder, like Google Anti-Gravity. You paste in that master prompt you got from ChatGPT, upload the same reference image you used, and you hit send. Seriously, that's it. Your part is pretty much done. The AI is now in the driver's seat.
And this next part happens so fast you'll barely have time to grab a coffee. In about a minute, the AI comes back with a plan for you to approve. Once you give it the thumbs up, it gets to work and writes all the code, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, the whole shebang, from scratch. And that takes, what, another minute or 2? It's wild.
And boom, step 4, here is the result. A professional, clean, fully functional dashboard. And what's just incredible is that it's already fully responsive. That means it automatically looks perfect on a big desktop monitor, a tablet, or a phone. And you didn't even have to ask for it. The AI just knew to do it.
Okay, that's awesome, but a single page is one thing. What if you want to build a whole product, an entire dashboard with multiple pages? Well, this is where the scalability of this AI workflow will absolutely blow your mind.
So, you've got your main dashboard page, looking great. But what about an analytics page? Or maybe a screen for messages, or user settings? You know, the stuff that makes a template really valuable. Normally, each of those new pages would mean days, maybe even weeks, of more coding.
But with this method, you just ask. You literally have a conversation with the AI. A simple prompt like, hey, now can you design an analytics page using the same theme, is all it takes. The AI remembers the style, keeps everything consistent, and just builds the new page for you. In minutes. You could build out an entire multi-page application just by talking to it.
Okay, so let's bring this all full circle, back to where we started, building that passive income engine. You now have the power to create a genuinely valuable digital product in just a few minutes. So the next logical step is, how do you turn that into actual money? Well, on marketplaces like ThemeForest, you're not just selling the product itself. You're selling licenses to use it. So a regular license for a single project might sell for, say, $25. But an extended license, which lets a buyer use it in a bigger product, that could go for hundreds, sometimes even up to $700, for the exact same product you built. This is how you really multiply your earnings.
So let's just recap the big takeaways here, because this is huge. You can now turn an idea into a real digital asset in minutes. You need absolutely zero coding experience. You create it once, and you can sell it forever. You can literally enter the software market using completely free tools. And most importantly, you own everything you build. Look, this technology has basically just sledgehammered one of the biggest walls that stood between an idea and a product. The question is no longer, can I build this? The only question left is, what do I want to build? So, now that the barrier is gone, what will you build first?